Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and clean it up with some Parmesano. So, I just go with the flow on these right now. When I get pulled to come on here, I come on here and I do a reading. So, I really don't know what they're going to be about or where they're going to go right yet. I kind of let the cards help me at this moment. There are times where I will get a certain message or downloads in a reading. So, but as of right now, I just go with the flow. So here we go. We're going to ask for protection from the Most High, ancestors, deities, our archangels, whatever you believe in. Ask for their protection for this reading. And may this reading be of the Most High Divine Timeline for my collective. I always ask for that. So. Let us know. Give us some cards. Let us know what we need to know today, please. Oh yeah. As of right now, I'm pulling out this Sacred Earth Oracle card. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. If you want to pop out, oh, maybe a couple more that pop out. We'll get a few of these. That's too many. That right there. That's too many. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Appreciate you. We got about 5 cards here right now, so get it started here in a second. Okay, this first card that had popped out is Center. I'm going to go to the book for this. I'm probably going to go to the book for quite a few of these cards. I haven't worked with this deck a whole lot yet, so as of right now, let's go to the book so I can get a little information. What I'm really right off the bat is thinking that centering your chakra systems, aligning yourself. So let's just see what it's got to say. Here we are. Okay. Okay. This is the earthly meaning of it. Do not confuse selfishness with self-centered. self-centering. Bring your well-being, your values, your future, and your loved ones to the center of your world. Break the hold of objects, habits, or relationships that insist you revolve around their needs and demands. Being centered makes you stronger and more balanced, and disturbances are less likely to knock you off your course. Extend your positive sphere of influence. So, talking about not letting negativity into your world. Always try to be a positive influence. That's what I think it's talking about. Trying to get away from, it says here, the hold on objects or like habits. We all probably have some habits that we need to work on, improve on. So, just centering yourself, I guess, with your beliefs, whatever beliefs that you have, you need to align yourself with those beliefs too. If you're not aligned with your beliefs, then you're out of alignment. You're out of your center. So that's what I'm getting out of that card. Just stay in line with whatever project or whatever beliefs or whatever ideas that you got going on. Just stay aligned with them. I'm really thinking this is leaning toward like your beliefs, so that's why I'm getting out of that card. Okay, stretch. So if we're talking about beliefs on, centering yourself, like I said in the beginning, centering your chakra system and stuff like that. So you probably have like I'm leaning towards your beliefs or more like Buddhist, Hindu, a more open belief system, okay? Because they're very open belief systems. So if your belief system is in Hindu or Buddha or whatever, this card goes right along with that. Stretch. So probably into yoga or maybe even gymnastics. Probably something to do with being flexible, stretching, or you're thinking about getting into something like that if you're not already doing it. I try to do yoga a little bit here and there. I would like to do it a little bit more, but yeah, stretching, it's good, it's healthy, it's helps you keep centered in a line, and context. That's that card right there. That's the next card. This beautiful card. I mean, I really like this artwork on this. That's absolutely gorgeous. A lot of my cards are. I just love the artwork on the cards that I have. So, context. Let's go to the book for this a little bit. See what it has to say. in this book, that has got an earthly meaning and a spiritual meaning. So, I mean, whichever meaning that I'm being pulled to read from, that's the one I will read from. So, as of now, I'm being pulled to be reading off the earthly meaning part. Interpreting one piece of the puzzle in isolation leads to terror. Avoid reading too much into something. Taking in the fuller picture will take time and effort, but it will bring the perspective required. A flyaway comment or a aside means nothing on its own. An overreaction or misunderstanding causes unnecessary fireworks. True meaning comes with broader context. So I think this is about maybe relationships and trying to mend these arguments without hostility. You know, I think that's what that's kind of talking about. Whoever I'm talking to, you may have a couple of things that are going on with family members or friends or something like that. Some misunderstandings going on. So we need to learn how to mend these things without the hostility and anger and all these negative things. I believe that's what this card is talking about: relationships and being able to not escalate these differences that we have. Being able to take care of them without the hostility. Okay, moderation. It's this next card. Okay. And whoever this is for, these hummingbirds right here, they kind of came out to me. So you might be seeing some hummingbirds around, or you may even have a hummingbird feeder around your house. This message is probably for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. So moderation. Indulging, I think this is what this is going into, is overindulging in things. Negative thoughts goes back to the if you have negative thoughts about this situation, that you have with whoever, or whatever, then it don't help the situation. So maybe that's what this moderation is talking about. Try not to have so many negative thoughts. Trying to improve the thoughts that you have on the situations that you have going on. You can try meditating on this, because it looks like this lady's like got her head back and she's kind of looking up and really relaxed. I've started meditating myself, and it's helped me tremendously. Um, so I believe that's what this card is talking about, moderation, since this had the context with, relationships and hostility, or being able to switch over how you go about things, instead of using hostility back with somebody that used hostility with you, you can try to use something else. And that's what I'm talking about with the negative thoughts and everything like that with moderation. I believe it has to do with, trying to dwindle down them negative thoughts, And then we have time right here. Okay? So if you're in the process of doing that, trying to work on yourself and get the negative thoughts out of you, and being able to handle situations in a different way, instead of trying to fight negativity back with negativity. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing that, you're trying to limit, be moderate with these negative thoughts you got. This stuff takes time. Okay? It's not easy to do that. It takes time. So just be easy on yourself. Change takes time. It's like, I guess this is coming through, Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? So, I'm being pulled to go ahead and end this reading right here like this. Man, this is a really good reading. If you're doing these things, trying to center yourself, working on your chakra system and stretching, you know what I'm saying? Doing your stretching, trying to get into yoga, or, even getting out and walking in nature and stuff like that, it's really good. And then, that helps you with this stuff. The other three cards that came out, you know what I'm saying? If you, are centering your chakra system, aligning your chakra system and into that, you know what I'm saying? I think this is who this has got to be for. Aligning your chakra system, centering yourself, stretching, you know what I'm saying? Being more movable. It will actually help you with these other things, believe it or not, being able to take time out and try to mend these relationships, or even just be easier on yourself and other people. You know what I'm saying? It'll help with the relationships and stuff. And try to keep them, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep them negative thoughts down. Try to keep them negative thoughts down to a minimum, and that'll also help you with, the relationships that you're trying to mend, or whatever's going on with those, or whatever you got going on in your life that you're working on, that's giving you trouble. Okay. If you have all negative thoughts about everything all the time, or what I'm saying, you're always going to worst case scenario about every situation, then that's not helping anything. You know what I'm saying? You think negative, and it just it don't help nothing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. And doing all this, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself some love, some care. It takes time. You know, like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I got for you on these cars right now, man. Keep up the good work. If this is what you're doing, I'm right there with you. So, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. I love everyone. And if you resonate with this, man, please like, subscribe, comment. I want this channel to be open to, you know, being able to talk to each other on this too, man. You know what I'm saying? The comments, you know, I would like you guys to talk to one another, open up to one another. This is another reason why I'm making this channel, is so people can, like-minded people can have conversations and do this and not feel judged. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I was put on here for, man, is to make this channel so people can feel comfortable opening up to other people and not judging another person for what they believe in. Okay, it's open here, man. It's open. We just need to be curious and be like, huh, well, that's an interesting way to look at that. Instead of being, oh, no, no, no. You know, it's negative. You know what I'm saying? If you just look at it as in interesting or even confusing, is better than just, no. Okay? So, that's what I got for you guys right now, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks. Love you.